All right. We are live and welcome to another Live at 5. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Daria Jackson-Legagneur, and this is my partner, Tikeja Wyatt. We are so excited. We're going to talk to you today about our good friend, Google. But before we get started, we just want to see who is here, give you guys a shout out. Yes, I see you popping on. Good evening. Good evening. Make sure you put your name in the chat. Let us know where you're coming from. And if you haven't clicked at the top of the video where the link is, please click on it to give StreamYard permission to show your name because we'd like to see who we are chatting with. So yes, good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. So I see you guys popping on. Yes. Yes. Yes, I see you guys here. All right. So I'm going to get ready to share my screen. I see Janet is here. Hey, Janet. I see you.
Yes.
I see you, Janet. All right. What's up, Antoinette? Great to see you too from Staten Island. That's right. New York in the house.
New York. Look at that.
New York in the house.
Florida in the house.
All right. That's right. That's right.
Yes.
Bring that warm air, girl, because it is cold.
Definitely.
So let me know, guys, if you can see my screen.
Yes.
All right. Put this in present mode. Get this going. Get anyone else out there before we get started? All right. So we're going to get started. We're going to run through this so we can finish on time. So we're going to be talking about the advantages of having a Gmail account. And as you're going to find out tonight, there are many. So I have a question for you guys. How many of you guys are using Gmail? So this is what I want you to do. I want you to put in the chat the email service you're using. So if you're using Hotmail, put Hotmail. If you're using Yahoo, put Yahoo. Gmail, if you're using AOL, put AOL, Outlook, whatever it is that you are using, just put in the chat. We're just curious to see what it is that you guys are using out there. And we just welcome you guys because we are about to do this thing. All right, so I'm looking to see. Can you tell, Tikeja, if anybody
no,
yet?
Not in there. Nope.
All right, I can't
tell. We ready to go.
All right. So while you guys are putting that information in the chat, we're gonna get started because we got a lot of information for you.
Also, we want to make sure you guys put hashtag and hashtag live and where you're coming in from. And if you guys are watching us at a later date, make sure you put in hashtag replay and also where you're chiming in from, because we love to see where you guys are coming from. Absolutely. So right now, yes, this screen that you're seeing, the way we got to this screen is we just went to Google. We went to google.com and this comes up. If you have a Gmail account, then you'll see either the logo that you put here on the right-hand side of this circle, or you're going to see your initials. So you're just going to click on this little hashtag, those 9 dots, and then that's going to bring you to this page right here. You're just going to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you're going to see more from Google. Click that. Once you click on that, you're going to come to this page here, and then you're going to click on where it says products up top. And once you click on products, you're going to start to see all of these products coming up. So we're going to go through some of these. We're going to tell you guys how they work, right? Tell you, we use the majority of these, the ones that we've circled. So we definitely can talk in detail about these. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started with contacts, because contacts seems like the thing that everybody uses, right? Everybody wants to be able to keep their contacts, to be able to find them, whether it's on your mobile or whether it's on your laptop, right? And this is one of the great things that I love about Gmail. For some of you, if you didn't know, Gmail stands for Google Mail, right? So this is the entire Google suite that we're talking about. And it all starts with Gmail because you can utilize Gmail to open up the entire Google suite. And the majority of everything on there is free, right? And so we're going to talk about the free ones, right? So your contacts, as you can see, sorry.
My bad.
That's okay. So your contacts, as you can see, you can back them up, you can sync them right across those devices. So if you can't find your phone, you can still find your contacts. All right, Daria. Sorry about
that. That's all right.
Chromecast.
Woo!
How many of you guys have heard of Chromecast? Right? You gotta love this app. I love this app. This is an app that is utilized by most households. A lot of you guys don't even know what it is, right? This is how you stream from your device, either your cell phone or your laptop, whatever your pad, right? Your iPad, whatever it is. You can use Chromecast you don't have to have any special equipment or anything like that. You see this little symbol up here next to the word Chromecast that pops up. You click it, and all of your devices that are on Wi-Fi come up. So I have a Roku, and there's several Rokus in the house. So it'll come up, all the Rokus come up, and I just click the one I want to watch it on, and it casts it to the television.
That's amazing.
I love it.
That's amazing.
I love it.
I know I used to spend time looking for that HDMI cord.
We all did.
About this? Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah, I love it. Watch something, from your tablet. It works on Android and iPhone. Because I know awesome. A lot of people like, oh, Google is an Android thing. No, it works on Android and iPhone. That's a misconception that a lot of people have. Yes. So the Google Calendar, this is something that Daria and I use because we can put our personal information, our business information, and it keeps track of everything so that when someone wants to make an appointment with us, it tells them the times that we're available. And that's not something that we have to keep up with. And then let's say that you have a Gmail account and somebody sends you, let's say a Zoom link, right? What Gmail is going to do is save that for you right to your calendar. Beautiful. I love that. Beautiful. So you're going to get a notification from Gmail and from your calendar right to your phone telling you when your appointment is. And you can set it up. You want to get a notification 15 minutes before, 30 minutes before, an hour before, a day before, all of those things. You can set it up right in there. Set it and forget it. I love it.
I love it too. Yeah. And the beauty of it is you don't have to be home to see what's on your calendar. Wherever you are, you can just pull out your phone, look at your calendar and see when you're available, and then you can fill it in. So it's okay to set up times and dates from your Google Calendar because everything is there at your fingertips.
Absolutely. Beautiful. And those reminders are the bomb because sometimes I'm like, oh, that's right. In 30 minutes, right? In 30 minutes, we have a meeting with a client. Mm-hmm. So boom, it just pops up and notifies us both. So I love it. It comes in our email. We have it in our separate emails and in our business email together. So I love it. So it's fire. That's why we got the fire emoji down there. That's fire.
It sure is. It sure is.
And then Google Drive. Google Drive is free. And people might say, well, what is Google Drive? Google Drive is where you can hold all of your files. Just like if you had, what's that one, Dropbox? That's a really popular one, right? Yeah, that people pay for. Mm-hmm. Drive is free. It gives you 15 gigabytes for free. If you wanted more gigabytes, it's something ridiculous like $199 a month. Right there, I think it's $199 a month. So it's highly ridiculous. And then in the Google Drive account, it's basically the same thing as the Microsoft suite. And we're going to go into that and tell you all about that because they have basically the same things you can do with Microsoft. With Microsoft 365, you can do right here. So inside of Google Drive, you're going to find Google Docs and Forms. Google Docs is nothing but Word. That's all Google Docs is. It's Word. And most people don't pay for those services, right? This is free. Just because you have a Gmail account, You can make any kind of forms. If you guys have ever gotten a form from us, like if you applied to be a moderator or expert, or if you've been interviewed by us, you receive one of those forms. We created those forms. We are not geniuses. But it takes like 5 minutes to create those forms. And you can set it up so that whenever somebody fills the form out, you get an email. So we never have to check to see, oh, did somebody fill out to apply for this? Did somebody fill out to apply for that? It just notifies us, so-and-so filled out such and such form. Makes our organization seamless.
Nothing like a good tool.
Seamless. Now, this should look familiar to you guys, right? Our audience should be highly familiar with Google Authenticator because we talked about this with you guys on the last meeting. Remember, we were telling you guys how you stop people from stealing your Facebook account, right? And inside of this Google Authenticator, look at all of the things on the left-hand side. I absolutely love it. This is all the stuff in your Gmail account and things that you can make secure. I absolutely love it. And of course, this, like I said, it works with iPhone and with Android. I absolutely love it. I have a Sound Money wallet. It's a whole nother conversation. And I utilize it for this. I can't get in it unless I have a code. If somebody wants to get in my Facebook account, even if they have my password, they can't get in it. I love it.
That's right.
I love it.
The beauty of this is you can set it up for different accounts. So it's not only for Google, like Tikeja said, it's Facebook, your Sound
Get Response.
Yes.
I've got it on my Get Response. You can't get in my Get Response and get my list, right? You have to have my Google Authenticator.
Right.
You ain't getting in that, baby.
So this is
security free.
Yeah, extra layer of security. So you definitely want to do that for your accounts.
Absolutely.
Yes. All right. All right. So here is what we call Google Slides. Google Slides is nothing but Excel. If you're familiar with Excel, PowerPoint. My bad.
I got you back.
Right. My bad. PowerPoint. That's what this is. You just put your information on each slide. And then at the end, you can do a beautiful presentation like we're doing now. So you can create them really easy. They have all the tools on the side and you're ready to go. Right?
Yes. It's phenomenal. Without having to pay that fee, right?
Exactly. If you notice, I don't think many people are using Microsoft because why? When you have a whole Google suite.
Whole suite free.
So now we have Google Sheets. And this is what you would use instead of Excel. And the beauty of this is that you can work on these sheets offline and online. So you can access these from any device, whether it's your iPad, Android, iPhone.
Absolutely. And we love it because Daria and I, as you can see where the arrows are.
Yeah, look at these
Daria
arrows.
and I can literally be on at the same time, working on the same project as though we're over each other's shoulder. So I can see what she's doing. She can see what I'm doing. We can put little notes in there. And we see it just like as if we're on a Zoom sharing our screen. I love it. It makes working online absolutely a cinch. Right. You don't have to be in the same state, country, or anything with somebody.
Sometimes it feels like we're sitting side by side, but we're
all the time. People like, what's going on? Like, we're just working. Enjoying ourselves. Like, let's put this here. Be like, ooh, that looks so good. Sometimes we get a little loud.
I know.
We be excited, like, ooh, I like the way that look. What you think about this? And Daria can be like, ooh, change this color to that. Ooh, yeah, make this a little bigger.
Right. Exactly. So that's how we work, guys. And it just makes it so much easier. One person is working on one section, the other's working on another, and we come together and it's done. You know? Yes. So that's what I love about this. All right. Oh, you guys probably did not know about this. Google Flights. If you use Google Flights, put flights in the chat.
In the chat.
So we're gonna
I'm telling you, I use this bad boy. I had to book a flight. I use it all the time. I use it for round trip flights and for one-way flights. And you'll see why.
Yeah. So look, so we're doing like a sample one now. So we want to go from New York to Orlando, and we want to go on December 8th. So we're going to show you exactly what you would see when you go to the next screen. Right?
Boom.
Look at these. It gives you the price of how much it would be, and depending on whether you put it in for two-way or one-way, is going to give you the price, and you can make a decision when it's
Yeah.
best for you to travel based on the price. So,
$60
can you
round trip.
imagine coming to New York on the 11th of December for $60 round trip? Amazing, right?
I love it.
You
I
think
use this all the time.
you think you want to use Gmail? You think you
Yeah,
want to
right.
use
And we forgot about the best part. It goes on for a couple months, like not just December. You can see January and February,
Yes.
right? If you want to plan something out, I absolutely love it. You look at these prices and you're like, my budget looking like the 6th is right, the 11th is right. It just depends on what your budget is like.
Exactly.
You have a whole view right in front of you.
Right in front of you, knowing exactly how much it is. No guessing. So Google Flights is definitely our friend.
Oh God.
And hopefully Google Flights will be yours too.
After this, I'm sure it will.
You know? All right. So now Google Earth.
Yes.
You know, I noticed my students, when they had free time, they would go to Google Earth, and I didn't even realize what was going on at the time. So basically, you go to the Google Earth, it looks like this, and then you start click on the search. So I decided, okay, let me show, where I live. So this is my area right here. So I clicked on the diner in my neighborhood and my church. So you see that it gives you a view from above, but it also will give you a view as if you're right there, which I'm going to show you.
Standing on the street.
Yeah.
That's what I find so fascinating. It literally, okay, that's another area view. I think that's the 3D or 2D view.
Right. This is the 2D, I believe.
Yeah.
And, this is just giving you an aerial view of the neighborhood or the area. Right. So if you're going somewhere and you don't know where you're going, you just type in that address, go to Google Earth, type in that address, and you'll see exactly where you're going. Some people have pictures of the inside, so you get to see the inside, so there's no surprises. You can see parking, especially in New York. You need to know if there's parking, right?
Yeah. And I use it all the time. Like when the classic was here last weekend, you can look and see the best area to park in based upon where the people are, because you can actually see all of that stuff. Kind of freaky, you know.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy.
Put in the address and see right there. So these cars, you'll go there around this time. You'll be like, oh, look at these cars. Like, is that still there?
Right.
Yeah. Sometimes it's a little off, but for the most part, you're like, yeah, it looks exactly like that.
So you can see this is my church, and we have 3 parking lots. And then this is the junior high school that I went. And off to the side here, I grew up on this street, actually. And my building is right here in the corner, but it's not being seen. So you get to see the whole area, which is nice.
Yep.
So
then
now
bring it down, boom.
So now you take it down and you work these buttons here. So you want to get a view of the street. So you click on the person and you click 2D, and then you get to see exactly what it looks like as if you were standing there. That's what it looks like, right?
That's the crazy part. You can be standing right outside of her church, right? Without standing outside there.
Exactly.
And you can actually go up and down the street.
Right.
It's pretty wild. But you can check out areas. Yeah, right. If you want to move or vacation and you're not sure what the area is around your hotel, which is what I use it for, I can see all of the dining places, all of the places to go out that are near where I'm going to be staying at. I love it.
Yeah, you get a sense of what's going on before you get there.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Google is awesome. Gmail was the best thing we ever did.
Right. Now I'm going to give you another advantage to having Gmail, which is Google Voice. So you get a Google Voice number once you sign up. Yes, free.
Yes.
So this is my number right here. And you can call it. And as you can see, I get texts as well.
Yeah,
So it's great. So I'm giving out my cell number without giving out my cell number. Is
absolutely.
masked by a Google number, and it rings and it texts my phone.
That's right.
So
I love it.
so
And
much.
it works for multiple people, right? Because Daria has her own. And of course, we have a Gmail account together, right?
Right.
And her phone and my phone dings every time we get a message. I
You,
love
you
it.
know, I'm so glad that you mentioned that. You can have as many Google accounts as you want. I have about four by myself. And like Tikeja said, we have one together. And I have them all on my phone so I can see what's going on in each email. Because you want to have a professional one. And then you might want to have one just personal, for friends, family, etc. But you definitely need one for business. You don't want to have a non-business name or email and you're putting them on your emails and you're corresponding with people. So you want to have a professional email, preferably your name, right? So yes, you definitely want to do this and have your Google Voice number. And it's just, you get it just by signing up for a Gmail account. That is it. You get all of this is initiated just by signing up on for Google account. That's it. I mean, a Gmail account. All right, YouTube. So we're all familiar with YouTube. You get a YouTube account automatically. All you have to do is set it up. And it'll tell you that it's set up or it's not. Really simple. You click on it, follow the prompts, put the name, your title, your description, all that stuff. But it prompts you to do all of that. So YouTube is just working with the content that you give it to help you be seen by more people. How cool is that? Another free application. All right, so now Tikeja is going to take it from here. Uh-oh, I didn't realize Tikeja, she left me for a sec. So we're going to give her a couple of seconds to come by. I was wondering why I didn't hear her anymore. So hopefully she will jump on. So if you've gotten value so far, just let me know in the chat that you have gotten value. Also, let me know if you are what account, email platform you're using, whether it's Yahoo or Hotmail or AOL, whatever it is that you're using. I'm sure you're using whatever you are comfortable with. But I hope so far that you see the advantages of opening up a Gmail account. Because when you open up a Gmail account, it opens up the entire suite to you. Even students, I remember when I was teaching, we used to use Google Classroom. So that's how powerful Gmail is, your Gmail account. So if you don't have one, all you have to do is just when you click on Gmail or the waffle, just click on the waffle and then you'll see the Gmail and then it'll take you through the prompts, to set it up. Is really, really, really easy. And wow, we lost Tikeja. She must be having some kind of Wi-Fi issue or something like that. That is probably what's going on. So let me see. Let me see. So who's here? Who is here? I can't tell. I can't tell who's here. Let me know who is here. Give me a sec where I can find you and I can see you so I can shout you out. Let's see. Oh, what's going on, Willie? Good to see you. Good to see you, Willie. I saw Jessica. Oh, what's going on? I see Vivian. Hello, Vivian. I see Ellis. Hey, what's going on? Good to see you guys. Yes, put in the chat what email service you are using. I'm just curious, especially if you're not using Gmail. Gmail is definitely where it's at. Let me see.
Indeed.
Okay, let's see if Tikeja is coming back. And it
I'm
looks like
here. I'm here.
here she is. Yep.
Yeah, my
So
Wi-Fi decided to turn off. So
I was just chatting with them while you were gone, and
yes,
because I wanted you to take it from here.
perfect timing.
Yep.
Oh man, yes. I was like, what's going on? All right, so we're back. Digital well-being is the bomb. I absolutely love digital well-being because you can use it. You can put it on settings for anyone. You can put it on settings for my family. My family is a wonderful setting where you can control what your kids watch on YouTube. You can control
Ooh.
how much screen time they have. You can
Ooh.
set limits on all types of things. You can even plan fun things together in the neighborhood. You can plan fun trips, all using this digital well-being app, right? So you don't have to worry about, did they spend 8 hours today online? You can set everything up right here for your family. It's seamless. You set it and you forget it. And I think you guys are absolutely gonna love it because,
Oh
like I
man.
said, it'll link with your calendar. So if you set something
Ooh.
up right for you and your family to do, like you can even set it up so that you can be on your phone and they can be on theirs, and you guys can be playing games together, right, at a certain
Nice.
time every day or once a week, however you want to set it up to
That's
have
nice.
more family time, right? Because everybody's always in their phone. So we want you guys to be able to have quality time with your family. And that's what digital well-being does for free. One of those apps that they always downloading, right? That costs money. This is free.
Wow.
Free. So yeah, you guys definitely want to check out the digital well-being.
All
It
right.
is awesome. And then last but not least, almost last but not least, I forgot we
Mm-hmm.
have one more thing after this.
Mm-hmm.
But next to last, websites. Google Sites is nothing more than websites. You being able to create your own website, just like those other free sites like Wix and things like that. But you have it right here in Google just by having a Gmail account. They have templates, right? You can start a blank website from scratch if you're kind of techie. If you're not techie, you can just pick one of the websites and just move a couple things around. Very tech
Right.
friendly. So if you want something that's fast and seamless and free, if you have a Gmail account, go for it. If you don't have a Gmail account, set one up. It literally takes less than 5 minutes to set up a Gmail account. Less than five
Mm-hmm.
minutes, right? Put you make up
Mm-hmm.
a username. You tell them what you want your Gmail name to be. You make up a password. You put your first and last name. Less than 5 minutes. Like, and that's if you slow. If you're a slow typer, you type slow, 5 minutes. If you're a regular typer, 2 minutes. And then the last thing that we want to talk about is the browser. Google Chrome. Google Chrome, right, is the browser that was built by Google.
Google.
How many people you know, by a show of hands or by putting a one in the chat, how many of you guys actually use Google on a consistent basis? And I mean just Googling things, right? Just regular things, right? Just putting it in there just to find something. I need a lawyer. I'm Googling it, right? Oh, I'm interested in something. I'm Googling it. Even if it's popping up on YouTube, you can find it in Google. You can Google
Yes.
that bad boy. The YouTube videos come up, right? All of these things are going to
Mhm.
pop up all in Google. It's nothing more than, the thing that we're talking about right here is that browser. Now, of course, you have Firefox, you have all these different browsers, right? But if you're already using the Google Suite, it makes sense, of course, to also use Chrome because it also goes right across your devices. And what I mean by that is if you're in the address bar up top, right, and you save things in your address bar, that's going to be on all of your devices. You can see all of the things that you've saved simply by signing into your browser across your devices.
Right. That's the bookmark.
That's it.
Yeah.
You can bookmark things. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And then once you have your Gmail account set up on your phone, everything Gmail is going to pop up on there. You're going to be able to find it by Googling it. You're going to be able to find it by signing into your Gmail. Sign into your Gmail from that device. There you go. Now you've gone from your laptop to your cell phone to your iPad to your notebook seamlessly. Everything's on every device without you having to move stuff around. That's what I love about it.
That is the best part. That is the best part.
Any of this stuff. Now, what we want to do is thank you guys for watching, because we absolutely appreciate you guys coming each and every Tuesday. And at this time, we're going to go ahead and open up the floor. So if anybody has any questions on anything that we've asked so far, you can go ahead and ask those questions. And just so you guys know, you will be able to find this right here in our YouTube channel, Online Success Made Simple. You can subscribe, and you can come back in the future to find videos on further trainings on each of these things that we talked about. So absolutely. So I'm going to check for questions.
Yes. So while you're writing your questions, just be sure to subscribe, hit the bell for our new YouTube channel, Online Success Made Simple. We're so excited to bring that to you guys.
Hit the bell. There we go. I had to turn you down a little bit.
That's okay.
111. All right. So we're getting a lot in. Let's see.
Okay.
Mary Gain. Okay. Teresa Bless Norris. Oh, okay. I'm like, it started spinning again. I had Teresa Bless Norris is watching with you. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Hey, Teresa.
Any questions? Check your profile. Check your profile, D. And I'm going to check my profile as well to see if.
Yep, I see Mecky. Thank you. Somebody said, great job. Appreciate you. I see that Willie uses Google Flights. Right on, Willie. That's right.
Jessica, good. Hey, Jessica. Let's see. I'm going here. Vivian Schuler. Hello, hello.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Absolutely. If you guys have any questions, now's the time. All right. And Willie as well is watching on my profile page.
Yes,
awesome. Awesome. Thank you guys for watching. All right. Don't see any questions popping up right now. I'm going to check back in the group.
Yeah. So far, one person is sharing that they use Google Gmail, which is awesome.
It's definitely phenomenal.
It is. It really is.
Oh, yeah.
Once my husband, I'll tell you guys, when I met my husband, I used to use AOL. And I was so excited about AOL because it was so simple and easy to use. I used to like, you've got mail. And he was like, oh my God, why are you using such an antiquated system? And I'm like, looking at him like, really? This system is great. So he put me on to, what was it? Outlook. Yeah. And I was lost. So finally got used to Outlook. Yeah. And the next thing I know, I moved over to Gmail and been there ever since.
Yes.
And like I said, I have about 4 or 5 accounts. And you can have as many accounts as you want. As many YouTube channels as you want. You know, because remember, the email is the one that generates the entire suite.
That's right. And if you can have 20 Gmails, I'm not even going to tell you how many Gmail accounts I have. I have several of them, and I don't remember all of their passwords. So I go on there, I put it in, that thing pop up. Whole nother story. I'm like, yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Gmail I love it. I'm like, get in, pop.
Yeah. So
yeah, I love that because I always save passwords. Go ahead, D. I'm sorry.
Okay.
You were saying if you got value.
Yes, so if you got value from this, put value in the chat and let us know if you are going to open up a new Gmail account if you haven't already. We would love to hear that.
Yes.
So,
Or a new
so
one.
wow. So
Yes.
it's 5:35. We did
Oh,
we
okay. Mary
pretty
says
much
she has.
are there. So we didn't see
Yes.
any questions, right? We didn't see any
No
questions.
questions, but Mary Gaines Trigg says that she has 3 Gmail accounts. You go, girl.
All
Yes, I
right.
know because sometimes you're doing different things and you don't want everything
Yes.
personal Gmail, and then you might be doing several things. You might be an affiliate, right? So you don't want everything going to, like, for instance, Tikeja Online at gmail.com. Sometimes you want something going to Online Success Made Simple at gmail.com,
Right.
or you're in something else, you wanted to go to that at gmail.com. So, and a lot of times we do that because we can remember exactly what that email is for. And so that we can send out emails, right? We can set that as our email in Aweber or whatever we use to say that's where the emails are coming from. So it doesn't all
Right.
look like everything's just coming from the same email, right?
Exactly.
Tricks of the
Yeah.
trade. Tricks of the
Yeah.
trade,
So I
guys.
see
We'll teach
a
you
couple
more
of
about that
people.
as well.
So I see Mary says she used AOL. She used to use it. That's right, girl.
Yes.
All right. I'm not out there by myself.
Yes.
But she uses
Renee is
Gmail.
saying, yeah, right. Renee Timberlake. Oh, wonderful. Renee Timberlake says, love how your name and passwords are saved. Absolutely. If I had to remember
Yeah.
all those passwords, Renee, I probably I'm just saying it'll be a reset party, right? I'll be resetting my
For real.
passwords once a
Yeah,
week.
'cause I didn't know
Reset
anything
party.
about that.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah,
wouldn't.
Renee used AOL.
Okay.
Yes.
All
I
right.
think
So
we
I'm
all
not
did at
gonna
one
tell.
time.
I think we all did. Okay.
Yeah.
But then we
And had that
graduated.
dial up. Doo-doo-doo.
The good old Google came out with their suite, and then we all
Yes,
migrated
Teresa
with it.
Bless Morris. 4
Mm-hmm.
accounts, 4 Gmail
Yeah.
accounts. I know that's
Yeah.
right. So,
Yeah.
all right, if you guys don't have any questions, and I'm going to check my personal page again, check yours again one time, D, and just to make
Mm-hmm.
sure that we don't leave anybody out that has a question. And then
Yeah.
we're going to let you guys go for the day. And of
Yeah.
course, we'll see you next
Next
Tuesday
week.
at 5 p.m.
That's right. At the next
So
five,
let's see any
five
questions.
at
Oh,
five.
no questions.
We don't
Awesome,
see any
awesome,
questions.
awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Yes.
Daria
Thank
and
you so
I
much.
greatly appreciate you guys. Absolutely.
Oh, oh,
So
wow. I didn't see. It's a few
value.
people I didn't see. Hold on. Hold on. Wait,
You
wait,
know?
wait. There's a few
Okay,
people I
okay.
see. All right. So let me
All
start
right.
with so Antoinette, Willie, thank you for coming.
Yes.
Valerie, I didn't see you before.
Yes.
Okay, Antoinette again. Let's see. Barbara Wooten, good to see you. Renee,
Awesome.
Jerome in the house. Romy Rome.
Yes.
That's right. He said Gmail is my preferred. That's right.
Oh, absolutely.
Meki, good to see you.
For
I
good
see
reason.
value. Couple of I see Facebook user. I'm not sure who that is. Teresa, Mary, Robin. Thank you so much,
Yes.
guys, for coming. Robin. Yes, guys. Yes. Thank you so much.
We
Thank you for the
appreciate you
love.
guys.
Hey Dan, good to see you. All right.
Dan. Hey, Dan.
Right. And guys, yes, have an
Thank you,
amazing
guys.
holiday. Have an amazing
Yes,
holiday.
absolutely. I
Yes.
don't know how we almost forgot about that. Thursday is going to
Thanks to
be
Barbara.
Thanksgiving in the United States, and we want to
Yes.
wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving and a happy
Thanksgiving.
holiday season.
Yes.
Absolutely. And we're
Have a
going to see you
blessed one
guys.
next
That's
week.
right. Next Tuesday, live
Yep.
at 5.
Live
Same
at 5,
time,
guys.
same place.
All right. Have a blessed one. See you later.